Last time, I don't remember what happened. You don't just talk shit about the Dutch, you get your ass kicked. I don't know. I have no cultural knowledge. That's why I do a podcast. Take it away, John friggin' Smith.
Welcome to the rabbit hole, where all you knew is wrong, and rules are just suggestions, made up as we go along. And who knows what you'll find here, maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
Just in time. You've entered a rabbit hole. Please, go down further.
It can be fuzzy, it can be dark, it can be damp, it can be light, it can be happy, it can be sad.
This weirdness that we label a podcast. There's not much known about us. Isn't that part of the fun, I guess? Where there's philosophy hidden within stupidity. We don't know shit about our own country.
It's magic.
Yeah. That might be the new promo line and shit.
Korn doesn't want to wear short shorts.
He's gonna anyway. Sex appeal?
Sex appeal.
See, that's a tough one.
Because he's drunk.
Welcome back to another creepy episode of Just in Time. Korn and DJ here.
Why'd you freaking laugh? Korn.
We are Whitey free once again. I don't know if he has an excuse this week. He's doing some old bougie bullshit. I think he actually thinks we're like famous already, and he's just like, yeah, you know what, guys? I'm the talent, so I'm gonna just go sit over here. And, you know, you guys can go without me, you know. I'll just come and grace you with my presence. I don't know.
That sounds a lot like fucking, what's the guy from the Doors?
Jim Morrison.
The guy that died?
Jim Morrison, yeah.
Yeah.
Rookie is becoming like Jim Morrison, except he's not as poetic.
Yeah, I know.
He's not as sexy either. Jim Morrison with his leather pants and shit, man.
Yeah. I did like him.
Yeah.
Didn't Andy Warhol, right? That's his name, right?
Yeah.
What? I guess that guy was a big deal back in the 70s, was he?
Yeah.
Because what? He was just like a famous artist or what?
Yeah.
And he got a lot of money or what? Or like, how do artists get famous? They just sell one painting?
Yeah, I don't fucking know. If I knew how artists get famous, I think Just in Time podcast would be a whole different show.
Oh no, man. I don't understand that, dude. I really don't, dude. Like the whole artist thing, like back in the 70s, like what are you talking about? Dude? You even if you're at this party, dude, you're not gonna be able to afford this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But fuck all those dead people. We're here to talk about other dead people. Wait, are we?
Oh yeah, we are. Welcome to October.
Yeah. Another October episode. We're sticking with a bit of a spooky theme here. Last week we were talking about some haunted places that aren't too far from home. One of which sounded so interesting we might have to... You know what? Next time Rookie agrees to a team meeting, we're putting a bag over his head. We're taking him to the fucking Mount Rubidoux at night. We're gonna make him go on a fucking hike with us.
Fuck that, man. You don't even have to go that far, man. Just
no, you know
out.
What it would look
there's
like?
There's fields out here, man.
You know what it would look like if we took Rookie up to fucking a supposedly haunted mountain at night and just started walking him up there, hiking him up there, and he starts freaking out and shit? It's gonna look like goddamn the end of Alpha Dog.
Oh, yeah.
You're my boy, man. I wouldn't do that to
you. This, motherfucker. That's fucked up.
He's so pale, too. He glows in the dark just like Anton. And you know what's fucked up about that? That kid's dead in real life now.
Shut up, dude.
The kid that played the kid? That's Anton Yelchin.
No.
That's the guy from Star Trek. Yeah.
The Russian kid.
Yeah. That was the same kid from Alpha Dog.
That was a really good actor.
Yeah, I know. We lost a good one there. We lost a pretty good one.
Damn.
We didn't appreciate what we had.
Damn you, Justin Timberlake.
But you know something we do appreciate? And that's John frickin' Smith.
Oh, that's right.
We're throwing yours to keep at the beginning of all of our goddamn episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you should probably go to johnfrickinsmith.com or iTunes. Or what do they call it? Apple Music now? I don't know. Rebranding.
They're changing it up, huh?
Yeah. That's just like those just-in-time J&T podcast douchebags that decided to become the J&T baggers. Bunch of queers.
Too soon?
So yeah, go ahead over there and look up the album John, or the album Songs of the Great Collapse. And yeah, you already should know. Yours to Keep is the name of the song you hear at the beginning of these lovely shenanigans that we get into.
Thank you, John freaking Smith.
You are the Red Foreman.
Yeah.
To us. Yeah, I like that. We are the dumbasses. So what the fuck are we smoking today? Here, fuck, where did my jar go? Oh, Jack Herrer. Yeah, it smells fucking dank though.
Yeah. What's in this shit?
Well, that bowl had like crumble and stuff in it. Yeah, that bowl sent us down a bit of a rabbit hole in itself. I know that. I do know that. Wow, that was a beautiful burp, I guess.
Let's go.
So, yeah, a couple weeks ago we got into a little bit of we kind of, I guess it was like an introduction for us into a bit of a transition of us going into the October creepiness and the weirdness. And then, of course, last week, Corn, you and I got into some good talks about the haunted places. This week, we want to get into some urban legends and myths. Only a few, our favorite ones. Everybody's got their favorite one. The one that actually tickles their bones and makes them wake up in the middle of the night.
But, like the Kukui or the fucking Llorona.
Oh, yeah.
Or the fucking, what's the last one? There's one that always came out, dude.
I don't. The Chupacabra.
Oh, yeah, there you go, that one. The Chupacabra. Like, what the fuck was that about?
You with the Mexican ones, too. I wasn't even thinking about those. Those are creepy ones.
Like, what the fuck, dude? The Chupacabra only go after goat. You know what I mean? And the Llorona is just a stupid-ass bitch. Like, that's a crying witch. Because she killed her own fucking kids. Which is the cliche of how spirits come back. You kill your kids, and then you feel so bad about it that you're fucking haunted, and you cannot pass. I watch a lot of scary shit.
Yeah,
or weird shit.
Stop it.
Just weird shit, right? But whatever, man.
But yeah, and of course, there's always the ones that make you look in your back seat before you get to driving and shit. The ones that make you freak out a little bit when you're driving down the road and you see a car driving with their lights off.
I don't know, that's Boogeyman, and every time I say Boogeyman, I think about Keanu Reeves or Bloody Mary. You know what I mean?
Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, I think Keanu Reeves is the Boogeyman.
Why?
Because of
Baba Yaga.
No, yeah, Baba Yaga.
Okay. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Was he in some kind of boogeyman movie? Okay,
no, dude, it's shotgun. He was using double tap on his fucking pistol, dude. He is a mean motherfucker.
What the fuck? Okay, so Baba Yaga. Yeah, Baba Yaga.
Yeah, man. I'm not really into those whole fucking Mexican horror story.
Yeah. Well, that's why we can keep it American, at least. Well, I don't know about American, but it doesn't have to be just Mexican stuff. That shit scares me more than anything for some reason. I don't know why, but Mexican ghosts are freaky as hell. I just imagine they're savage in nature. The Mexican ghosts, yes.
What do you mean? We just go straight for the kill.
Yeah, exactly.
No suffering.
There's suffering, there's torture, and there's blood.
We're not the Spaniards.
There's just always gonna be something fucked up that goes down. But Jesus.
Yeah, I guess. Nah, fucking. Alright, man. The Tooth Fairy always did really scare me, dude. If you think about it, man, the Tooth Fairy takes your tooth and then she gives you money for it, right?
How's that scary? She's making a purchase legally.
What do you mean legally? Is there a contract? Is there a binding contract?
Did you put it under your pillow?
Between you and the fairy?
Did you put it under your pillow?
So you put it under the pillow, and that's the binding contract.
Yes. That's the agreement. That's as good as a handshake right there.
That you, like, grab the tooth.
If you lose a tooth and you decide to throw it in the trash, then guess what? That's actually weirder. If you go to wake up in the middle of the night and you catch some bitch in your trash can in your bathroom.
Digging through your...
Yeah, looking for a tooth. That's fucking creepy.
You think?
Yeah, but if you put it out... That's the same as, like... You're a douchebag. Yeah, that's like the same as the douchebag that leaves milk and cookies out for Santa and then complains that he drank the milk and ate the cookies. You left that out there.
Santa's never done that.
You left that out there, though. It's the same concept.
Santa makes...
If you leave something out for an imaginary fucking character to come and take it away and leave you something in return, which is the same thing, here's some milk and cookies, you fat fuck. Give me presents. It's the same thing as that sneaky fucking breaking and entering bitch. You want to come into my house and take my tooth? You're gonna have to reach under that pillow and leave something in its place.
I don't know, man. If something's stealing something away from me, I don't know. I feel weird about it.
It's not stealing if you leave it out there for it. It's like if you leave...
So that's the binding contract right there.
Corn, I know for a fact you've left a saucer of milk out for fucking stray cats.
Not stray cats, just the cats.
You left it outside?
Like.
Did you leave it outside?
Yeah, because I knew, like, eventually they would come. But, I mean, sometimes, dude, cats are weird. Cats like friends.
That's what I mean.
Cats bring friends over.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I don't know. Dude, something about those contracts in with fairy tale folk, dude, I did not want to sign because I think it's so fucking, like, easy to fall into them because they're just gonna, like, by the way, I'm a leprechaun. Leave a piece of bread and some milk outside the window and I'll come by and give you some good luck.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, that's leprechauns, right?
Dude, fuck the leprechaun.
It's all strange folk, okay? Jesus. If it's that easy to fall into a contract with strange folks, then I don't know if I want any part of it.
Pull up the fucking email, Corey. You're ranting about nothing.
Yeah, I'm talking about fucking strange folk and fucking...
You're talking about the goddamn Tooth Fairy.
We're talking about urban legends.
The Tooth Fairy is not an urban legend.
What's a Tooth Fairy, then?
That's nothing. That's a fucking fairy tale that we tell children. That's not a scary thing. What the fuck?
You don't think the Tooth Fairy's scary?
No.
What's scary to you, then?
Not the fucking Tooth Fairy. There's nothing spooky about that.
What's spooky to you?
Nobody puts the fucking Tooth Fairy out on their goddamn lawn on Halloween. That doesn't scare anybody.
The girl with the ribbon around her neck?
Yeah, that one. Didn't you play fucking Wolf Among Us?
No.
Oh. Well, yeah, that bitch was in there. Her fucking head falls off when you pull the ribbon.
Why? Somebody slid her head off already?
There was like a curse or something in that one. I don't know how that one landed in this list either. I didn't make the list. I didn't.
Yeah, that was a video game, right? The Wolf Among Us?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was a comic too, yeah. Fucking Telltale.
And you weren't even a werewolf, right?
You
were a werewolf?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Were you a good werewolf or a bad
No,
wolf?
he was the big bad wolf.
He was the big bad wolf.
Yeah. You gotta play the game. I'm not gonna explain Wolf Among Us. You're too drunk. You won't remember any of it anyway.
The licked hand.
Yeah, the licked hand.
We're gonna start off with the licked hand. In the dead of night, a child, or in some versions, a young or old woman. What the fuck? Here's some strange noises for comfort. The kid lets his or her hand dangle off the edge of the bed so their dog can lick it. A comforting gesture. The process might repeat itself throughout the night with the child receiving a few more wet kisses before morning. When the child wakes up and begins walking around the house, they might find the dog hanging from a noose. Or worse, their parents bludgeoned to death. Bloody nose reads humans can lick too.
That's fucking twisted.
Have you ever seen the Amityville Horror?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's scary.
No.
Yeah. Something about somebody being possessed by, like, the fucking remains. You know what I mean? I don't know.
But the remains?
Yeah, the remains, the dead fucking body remains, or the dead souls, wandering souls.
Well, that's not that weird. It's just not that scary. At least that movie wasn't that scary.
No, the concept, yeah, it is scary, dude.
Huh?
The concept of that? Poltergeist? Did Poltergeist scare you?
No.
Me either. But if you think about the story, dude, you're like, wait, okay. And the only reason why Poltergeist didn't scare me is, have you seen the remake?
No.
Alright, well, when they actually show the clown thing, it's not scary, it's just really funny. Like, you just laugh yourself to death, dude, and you just fucking kill the movie for everybody. This is a stupid fucking toy clown, dude. You fucking pop him, kick him, do something. It's like having a little chihuahua come nip at your ankles, dude. You know what I mean? What do you do?
So yeah, the next urban legend or myth that, well, hell, probably a very popular one, the babysitter. You've heard of the babysitter type one. The babysitter who's at someone's house or whatever late at night. The phone rings and it's somebody who's saying stuff like they're in the house. And then, or usually what it is it's like creepy, she's getting creepy calls and shit. Then she calls the police and they like trace the number or whatever that she's getting called from and find out that the calls are coming from in the same house.
Yeah, I heard him.
Yeah. Well, apparently that came from Truth. Actually, I don't know about Truth.
Was she dead in the next morning?
Well, no, I guess there was a rash of media reports about babysitters in the 50s and 60s that were babysitters who were being assaulted and even murdered. Yeah. So there was some truth, I guess. It was the whole, that fear of leaving a young girl alone. And, she's late at night, nobody there to protect her. And some creep.
I understand that whole fucking, getting called from the inside. Because back in the 50s, nowadays I don't believe it.
What, that somebody could break into your house and call your cell phone from inside the house? Yeah. Now it's even easier.
What would you do?
You can text somebody, I'm in your house. You're wearing a red shirt. I'm about to kill you. Wake up. And plus having kids in the house too. Sleeping and shit. You're not just worried about you. It's like, is there someone upstairs where the sleeping children are? And if so, how do you stop that person from hurting those children? Now, an urban legend I've never heard of is the vanishing hitchhiker. You ever heard of that?
Nah, every time I think about that, I think about the movie. Flick the flashing lights or some shit like that.
Oh, that's not even hitchhikers. That's like if somebody, that's supposed to be like if someone's driving without their lights on or something.
Yeah. What's the hitchhiker?
The hitchhiker, well, it's the whole reason, it's one of those reasons why you don't pick up a hitchhiker in the middle of the night.
Oh.
Yeah.
They made a movie about that.
Yeah, of course they did. Every urban legend and shit like that is... They've all had movies made out of them.
Yeah, I think his name was The Hitcher. Yeah, that movie was scary too. That motherfucker was scary. Because you knew who the bad guy was, dude. You know what I mean? And you knew, dude, he's coming to kill you. He's crazy. At first you didn't believe it. You know what I mean? They did it out of the kindness of their heart, but then after that, dude, that motherfucker actually, tried to kill him. I fucked that movie. That was a scary movie. I never found Chucky scary either. Maybe as a kid, but I don't know.
Oh wow, this vanishing hitchhiker is way different than people getting killed though. This one I was just reading was people picking up a hitchhiker and taking them somewhere, and by the time they get the person there, the person's already asleep. And not wanting to disturb them, they get out of the car, go to the house or whatever to tell whoever lives there that their daughter or whatever is sleeping in the car. And that's when they get hit with the old, my daughter's been dead for 10 years. And they go back out to the car and she's not there. Dun dun dun. And apparently that's it's like an old one that goes back to even before cars existed. When people were hitching wagon rides. Apparently ghosts were hitching wagon rides back in the fucking 19th century and shit.
I understand that. Have you ever seen Ghost Rider?
No.
You've never seen Ghost Rider with
No.
Yeah, no.
No.
There's in the first one.
No. I refused.
Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, I know what one you're talking about. I still refuse to watch that. Fuck that.
8 minutes?
She sucks.
Alright, well, I didn't like the first one anyways, but the whole story about Ghost Rider, dude, is like, I guess he had like a lot of variations of him. So before that shit, before his little motorcycle duty, I guess he had a horse, dude. You know what I mean? Imagine in the Old West with fucking your flaming horse, dude.
That's cooler than a motorcycle.
Yeah, well, I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? Going around fucking... We're ghost roaming easy outside. Yeah. Ghost Rider.
What the fuck?
Yeah, ghosts were a lot more common back in the West with wagons and shit, right? They actually spent a lot more time outside than indoors, you know. Traveling around. You okay, man?
Yeah. Whatever. What the fuck? Oh, wow.
What's up?
Yeah, that Wolf Among Us thing was right. Kind of was, yeah, just like the fucking thing and shit. The girl with the ribbon around her neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, the story is like, you know, she meets a guy and he's, you know, wants to get up in them guts and is like, take that fucking ribbon off your neck, bitch. And she doesn't, and then after a while he gets frustrated and while she's sleeping he cuts the ribbon off and watches her head fall right off her body.
That's a video game?
Yeah, oh, in the video game it's way more fucked up, to be honest.
Yeah, there are some video games that actually do scare you though. Dude, I don't even know when we talk about movies. There are video games that do scare us.
Yes, yeah, that was just a few fucking few urban legends that we fucking had. The goddamn easy ones, I guess. You get the fucking Mexican ones.
Because they're like the most common ones, man.
Okay, so the computer's acting like a bitch, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap this fucker up. I think the computer's haunted.
I told you, man. Do not be knocking nowhere you want to touch.
So yeah, hit us up on social media at JNT Podcast, on Twitter at JustinTimeJNT, on Instagram, and oh yeah, the voicemail 951-394-3420. Let us know the urban legends or myths that spooked you out the most. Not just ones that we talked about, like any of them out there that have spooked you out. We want to hear from you. So yeah, and we'll see you next Sunday. This is a short one. Maybe Cookie will be back next week. Maybe.